at an interest rate of 8%, फिर हमको बहुत गड़बड़ हो जाएगी, बहुत confusion होगा. इसीलिए all of us use coupon. That coupon is a contractual thing, and you have to pay irrespective of what happens in the market. That is why if you read yesterday's and today's newspaper, they will say banks are likely to book a loss. The banks hold thousands of crores of government bonds. If interest rates go up, when we make the balance sheet, we have this problem. He'll bring this up. Okay? Therefore, we have coupon. Now, yeah. I'll go back to the example. I bought a bond for 10 years. It is payable in 2020, or whatever, March. Till that date, Government of India will pay whoever is holding this bond, because it's tradable, 8 rupees per year. Okay? Forget 8% now. I have given 100 rupees face value, I get 8 rupees per year. Next year, 9 years are left, 9 years life is left, and the interest rate for 9 years is 5%. I am hoping it will be that. Okay. In which case, a purchaser of this bond will continue to get it, and therefore he has to make up the difference. When I transfer it, he will in effect get 5%. Should in effect get 5% if the market is efficient, and therefore he has to pay a premium. This you understand. What we say in English, in our language, in finance language, is the price of the bond varies inversely as the interest rate in the system. Okay? This is one. Therefore, what I said last was, all banks have to, by law, hold 25%, 24% now of their deposits. They can deploy it. They have to buy bonds up to 25% of their deposits. So think of State Bank of India. I don't know how many thousands of crores, lakhs of crores deposits SBI has. 25% of that SBI has to invest in government bonds. That is why they are the biggest customers. And on 31st March, we prepare a balance sheet. When you prepare a balance sheet, the asset side should reflect the actual market value. And therefore, if they had got this bond, let's say at 6%, now it is 8%, on 31st March, though you are not sold the bond, you have to show a balance sheet in which the real value of the bond is to be shown. Interest rates are going up. On 31st March, all the banks will be showing a loss. I mean, that is called depreciation. It's put as a text.
This will be only notional figures. They are not actually booking this loss.
अगर मान लीजिए नौबत आ गई आपको बेचना पड़ा तो बेचना पड़ेगा. By and large notional. That's why there is a way of doing this. But yes, there. Whether you say notional or not, एक और कहानी बता देता हूँ 2 मिनट और. Punjab National Bank has more than 100 years, more than 100 years. I'm not very sure. In all its years, it showed a profit except 1 year. In that year, they were holding much more than they needed bonds because of the problem that they got into, or they were trading. They thought that rates नीचे आ जाएंगे, बेच के profit will book a profit. But rates did not come down. This was 95, 96, one of these years. Rates were very high for almost 3-4 years, and unfortunately for the PNB, across March. And so that year, they declared a loss. It was notional because next year rates became okay and they came. But the fact remains that the chairman had to say it's the loss. So it makes a bit of difference. Okay.
Earlier we used to hear hundi. What is that? What was that hundi for?
Hundi. Hundi is a bill, and it's an old Indian accounting instrument. I think Marwadi used to use that.
It's a kind of bond.
It has no legal value, but it's a kind of bond.
वो आप कहीं लिख लीजिए, मैं दोबारा आऊँगा ना तो पूरा बता दूँगा. Because then I'll have to explain to you what is the bill of exchange, what is the check, what is the negotiable instrument. Basically, for understanding, you have sent me goods. I have owe you money, and you say after 3 months you pay. आप जानते हैं ना, credit पे आपने बेच दिया, ठीक है? So after 3 months you come and I say, हुडा साहब आप तो चीफ मिनिस्टर नहीं है अभी, जानता नहीं हो, है ना? So you want a document, and you want the courts to take cognizance of that document. That's why agreement stamp paper. So Hundi was like a stamp paper. You have to put some stamps on that, and you write there in whatever language they used to use. In English also there is a specific language that I have sold you so much goods. You have said you will pay after 3 months, and this is the amount you have to pay. This is the interest you have to pay.
I owe you going to.
I sign. It's an IOU, and I sign, and you have that paper. 10 दिन के बाद आपकी बिटिया की शादी है, आपको पैसा चाहिए, आप किसी और मारवाड़ी के पास जाइए, बोलिए कि ये तू रख लेना, पैसा दे देना बिटिया की शादी के. After 3 months, that other person whom I don't know comes and says, भाई तो हुडा साहब को पैसा देना था, तो वो मुझे दे दे. मैं बोलेंगे तुम कहाँ से टपक गया? I talk to him in Tamil, then he will say, I don't know, you don't know, etc., etc. गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. Then he will show me this paper. याद है तूने साइन किया था. Then I will pay him, and you come and ask me पैसा दे दे. I will have this paper with me. I will say, you gave it to so and so, Huda number 2. I paid Huda number 2, और आपको नहीं दूँगा मैं. If there is any dispute in any of these, the person who's against can go to the court, and because we have put stamp paper on, paid stamp duty on that, the court will decide. That is good. It's called a user's bill of exchange in the Angrezi world.
User's bill of
Usance, U-S-A-N-C-E. Don't ask me why. Without knowing why, I'll be right. Nobody knows why. U-S-A-N-C-E. Usance bill of exchange.
Any other instrument the only thing is this four.
Yeah.
Instrument. And same instrument you will use for that money management, inflation and supply money, take out the money.
Should we talk of repo and all that?
That also, I think we'll have to have another session.
Another class.
We want to add
Some things you need to know. And let me recollect, because आपने तो काफी अड़ंगे मार दी, मुझे पता नहीं मैं कहाँ गोल मार रहा हूँ.
Sir, what is generally the maturity date for this bond? 10 years.
आपको क्या चाहिए बोलिए?
Okay, anything more than 1 year is it?
You have 2 years, 1 year नहीं है, because 364 days is 1 year. Okay, but interestingly, 364 day treasury in Indian public accounting is included in data security. Treasury bills 91, 182 are included in short term. Then separate number is given, and in long term borrowing 364 is included. There is no 1 year bond issued. 2 years is issued. 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, up to 30 years we have issued. And whatever I have told you here applies to bonds issued by anybody. You know, you have what are called corporate bonds. Those are also there. They are bonds. Okay. Now just give it to 3 minutes. Yeah. Interestingly, this coupon need not be a number like 8. It could be a number like 0. What does it mean? The government will not give any payment till maturity date. And this is called zero coupon bond or ZCB. This is a very interesting instrument. Zero coupon bond. So what I'm trying to say is